Hey there, this is Phil with PhilFX, and back on the saddle here, making some new tutorials. This tutorial is really just going to be a very quick one. I just want to show some commonly used keyboard shortcuts for working with After Effects for our Art 184 class, and we'll have some more to follow on from this. So when you're working in After Effects, one of the more common things that you will want to do very often is you want to take the active window and you want to make it a lot larger so you can see the details. And then you want to be able to shrink it back down so it fits within the workspace that you're working with. Turns out there's a very quick way to do that. So you click and make a window active. So I've clicked the project window here, and you can see the blue outline that is around this window. And if I want to make that full screen, all I need to do is hit the tilde key on the keyboard, which you find right above the tab key, and you just hit it like that. You don't need to hold down the shift key, you just hit the tilde key, and you can see here it made it full screen. And so it takes the whole active window and I can see all my details. This is really handy, especially with the project window, because very often working with students, I'm interested in seeing the full path name for a file, as you can see right here. And that gets compressed. I can go up here and I can get the window and I can drag this out. And so here I can now see the entire full path name, and that normally gets compressed. So I can see where files are located on a hard drive. A very common thing is pictures get lost, or audio tracks get lost. And the quick way to do it is go in here, expand this, get a look at the entire path name for where the picture is located, and then you can find out where it is or where you've misplaced it. Again, hit the tilde key back, and then it goes away. The other more common thing that you want to see is when you have many layers in here and you have animation on layers, it's nice to be able to just look at what's being animated and not see all of the 57 things that can be done and animated on a particular layer, or attributes on a layer. So the quick way to do that is, if you go in and I select this layer, and I know I have some animation on this title layer, and if I just hit the U key right there, what comes up is position. And that's the only thing I have animated, is I have position animated. If I hit U key again, it toggles and goes away. If I want to work on animating position and, let's say, scale, well, position is very simple. You just hit P and I hit get that. If I want to add in scale, I hold down Shift and S for scaling. Another thing that you very often want to animate would be the transparency, and you might think that that would be T, or the opacity rather, excuse me, and you might think that that would be O, but it's not. It's actually T, which is really short for transparency. So if I hold down Shift again and I hit T, I get opacity. So you can see real quick, I've been able to just drop down the things that I'm interested in animating, the things I'm interested in putting keyframes on, and I don't get to see everything. If I scroll this back up and hit the trolley back down again, now here you can see this is what I'm talking about, where you got 57,000 kind of things in here and lots of layers. And if you display all of these and you have multiple layers, and down the road it's not uncommon for your projects to have 30, 40, 50, even 100 layers, it can get very confusing. So using that keyboard shortcut of hitting U just to show you what's been animated, and for position, scale, and opacity, if you use P for position, hold down Shift and S for scale, Shift and T for opacity, you can easily reveal those layers with those keyboard shortcuts. So hopefully this helps you out, speeds up your workflow. Catch you later on the next one. Thanks a lot. Bye.